Alrighty guys, so for the first rune for Mage, Troll Mage specifically here in Durotar, we're in the Burning Blade Coven. To the north here, it's that first cave you go into. Then we go to the back of the cave, and at the bottom there's a waterlogged stash box that you can open. That is down here in this little hole. And you get your spell notes to get the very first thing. It is the spell note. Then you use this and you will get your stuff to get Ice Lance. So now we have completed that, and then we can go back and turn that in. So I'll see you when we get to the next rune. Whoop. Alrighty guys, so we go right here outside of Razor Hill to the east, and we are at the Frozen Makra, and we have to all hit him with a fire spell to unlock his ice blocks. So shamans, mages, other warlocks, they can all cast on this guy. Right now I am in a group with 4 shaman, and then I am a mage. So at the same time we are all going to start casting here, and then we will break it. But we all got to do it at once in order to break it. So it's very unfortunate, but that's what you do for the rune. Hopefully we'll have some successes in a bit. But I will see you at the next rune when we get there. Whoop. Alrighty guys, so one of my friends, Mighty, a level 25 mage, came here, and we were able to get it with 2 fireballs, 2 flame shocks. We hit that 4 stack. It died, and now we have spell runes note Burnout, which is a great spell for us. But anyway, that is it for Burnout, and we will be on to the next rune, so I'll see you when we get there. Whoop. Alrighty guys, for our next rune, we have to kill Zalazane up here at the Echo Isles. He can be pretty tough, hard to tag, but you just simply come right here on the Echo Isles, and then you can fight Zalazane. He's just a named mob. Definitely try to do your best to, you know, be full mana and everything when you fight him, because you can die pretty bad. And these mobs heal them each other. So as you saw, I didn't even have threat of that one, and it healed the other guy. And now my inventory is full, so we gotta get all these. But here is the note right there, and we're gonna go ahead and learn that when we're out of combat. Kill this guy right here. This dude put me in combat. That hunter kind of pulled it off of me. But there we go. Now we can learn this note, and bam, we got Fingers of Frost, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, that's how you get it, and I will see you at the next rune. Whoop. Alrighty guys, so for the rune that you are most waiting for, it is going to be here at Skull Rock. We are going to be killing these Burning Blade fanatics. Now this Skull Rock can definitely be very deadly, so be very, very careful. A hardcore server was named after this. Well, that's insane luck for all you guys that have ever farmed here for hidden enemies. I got the insignia on the very first kill. But we're going to stay here, and we got to kill these fanatics in order to get my Living Flame rune. But yeah, I'll be in here killing them until we get it. So I will see you when we get there. Whoop. Alrighty guys, so after about the 4th kill, here we go. We got our spell notes right there. I do need a comprehension charm in order to open it, so I'll have to go to a reagent vendor to buy those. But that's where you get them, in case you were wondering. But we'll do that, and then we have our Living Flame rune. Alrighty, onward to the next rune. I'll see you when we get there. Alrighty guys, for the next mage rune, you have to come to Tristfall Glades, and pretty much any farm patch has odd melons that you can go to, and if you find one that has not been polymorphed, you can cast polymorph on it, and then you get to loot them to get a note. So you find the melons, you loot them, and then you get the note. Once you find 6 melons to do this to, then you will unlock the Enlightenment Rune. But yeah, it's just really any farm patch that is in Tristfall Glades. I couldn't find any in Durotar. I gave it a solid look. Maybe one day we will find them or something like that, but I really looked and I couldn't find any. But you just run around and find these odd melons, polymorph them, get all 6. But that's it for the rune, and I'll see you when we get to the next one. Voop! Alrighty, guys, so we are here on Fenris Isle, which is south of Undercity in the middle of Lordmere Lake, and we are coming in here to try and kill these Rothhide units in order to get a talking head. Now, this will eventually lead to a quest that gives us Living Bomb, but we have to be very careful with this because these mobs are a higher level than me at the moment, as well as they have a nasty disease and they do a lot of damage, so you just got to be very careful with what you're doing. Doing it at this low of a level, it can definitely kill you. So we got very lucky there, actually, and we got the talking head on our very first kill. Now we have to go over here for resting in pieces and turn it in. Alrighty, guys, so I died. However, another mage came here and killed everything while I died. So this is where you go for the quest. You run right in here, do that. And this also gives you Altric's Remains, which is another quest. Alrighty, guys, so after the grave, once you get to the top of the castle, you might have to die a few times, but there is a mob that pats right here. We can pull him, and then once we are able to kill this mob right here, we can open up that shelf and we can get the loot that we need. Just be very careful. There are a ton of mobs here. They all like to pull and be very obnoxious. But you do that, you kill them, you come right here, and you can loot your dusty shelf to complete the Living Bomb Rune. So, bam, we get that. Then we have to take this to the Undercity, and we will have our Living Bomb. And it also gives some very nice pants and some loot. So, pretty cool to see that as well. But anyway, we're headed to the Undercity, and I will see you at the next rune. Voop! Alrighty, guys, so for the Regeneration Rune, since I was over here getting the Living Bomb Rune and the Pumpkin Runes, I figured I'd do it here. But for it, you literally just have to kill these Dalaran apprentices, which also pairs nicely with this Border Crossings quest that you can get at the Sepulture. So you can definitely make it really easy. And wow, we got it on our first kill. So we'll just need to have a Comprehension Charm, which we can go and buy from a reagent vendor. And then we will just come back here and go turn it in. But that's it for regeneration. The other method is to kill the Kolkar centaurs in the Barrens and open that chest. A lot of classes have that. I showed it in the Druid one, what you have to do. But this one was way easier. You just come here, kill a mob. We were already here getting the other runes, so it made sense to just bang this one out here instead of leaving it up to chance and RNG with that key, because it can take a while to get a key if you're not lucky. But anyway, that is it for the Regeneration Rune, and we will be on the next rune soon. Whoop. Alrighty, guys, for the Arcane Blast Rune, you're going to come here to the Jrom Strand, and you are going to kill these Nagas. It pairs very nicely if you're Horde with the quest to just get 20 of their heads, Wrathtail heads. Pretty easy quest to do. But you're going to kill them until you get a Naga manuscript, and then you're going to find 3 stones here that you cast Arcane Explosion on. And so I'm going to kill these Nagas until I get the manuscript, and then I will show you guys all 3 stone locations that we press Arcane Explosion at. So I'll see you when we get there. Voop. Alrighty, guys, so we are here in the Jrom Strand right here. After getting the Naga manuscript, you can read it, but it's just going to tell you to Arcane Explosion these 3 crystals. The first one is right here at 1325. We press Arcane Explosion, we get that crystal. The next one is going to be up north here. We are going to head there. I'm only level 20, so these Nagas are quite aggressive towards me, but essentially you just run north and you will see these purple crystals all along the coast. I'm going to head to the next one until we just run north till we see it, and hopefully this priest right here doesn't kill me. He very well could, but he's being very nice. Here is the next one right here. We come right here. We're going to Arcane Explode on it. and we get the second stack, and then the third one is up here by the raid itself, so we just got to be very careful here. Shout out to this Alliance Priest not killing me, very kind of him. And we are going to walk right here, and we are going to press Arcane Explosion to get the last one. And bam, there we go. Spell notes, Arcane Blast acquired. It's somewhere in here. You know, too much loot, you know. There they are, and we will learn it, and that's Arcane Blast for you guys. I'll see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, for the Mass Regeneration Rune, what you're going to do is head to Duskwood, Ravenhill Cemetery specifically, and you are going to head into this northeastern crypt down here. Once you are down here, you can go into the first room on the left, and you'll be able to get in here to get the big phylacracy, and then you can use this phylacracy to summon the guy. It is a decrypt phylacracy. It is in here, and you gotta look probably in these cubbies. I'm not exactly sure the location of it. I just know it's in the first big room close to the entrance. The phylacracy. This guy was able to get it. It's right here, so at this dusty coffer. So we grab it right here inside this room, and then we can summon the guy. I'm gonna AoE these down, but just be careful because there's a lot of mobs that can come here, and the last thing you want to do is die. But you know, bring mages, press buttons, kill mobs, pretty simple. And then we can get this, open this coffer for the phylacracy, and then we head to the other crypt to get it. So just want to show you that, and I'll see you at the other crypt. Whoop. Alrighty guys, for part 2, we head into this crypt, the second crypt down here. And when we're down here, you got to be careful. You're going to aggro a lot of mobs, but you go down, take a right into the room that has a stone throne. So this one right here. And then we are going to summon him at the throne, and we interact with decrepit bones here. Interacting with the bones allows us to summon the guy. So this is the room. The bones are right there. We're gonna clear up these mobs, and then we will summon the guy, who is a level 25 elite that we are going to have to fight in order to get through all of this. So it shouldn't be too terribly hard. I'm not very worried. We have a group with a warrior and 3 mages, so shouldn't be too careful. Just be cautious when you run in here, because you can definitely, you know, die. So let's kill this warder. And then we are going to summon the guy and fight him here. He's a 25 elite, so you just got to be careful with that. Okay. So here is the summon. We use the phylacracy, and then we gets to kill the awakened lich in order to get the rune. And now we fight it, kill it, and we will be able to loot the rune. It's not too bad with all the mages here. And bam, he is dead. That is spell notes, rune, mass regeneration. Everyone is able to loot it, which is awesome to see. And then we can learn it. But anyway, guys, that's it for mass regen. I'll see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, so for the Icy Vein Rune, I decided to create a separate video that I released yesterday. I will drop the Icy Veins linked video in the description below for this. It just requires you to go all across Azeroth and get 10 books, and they're in various locations, and it was sort of the big rune. And learning from the Druid one, Life Bloom took up about, or Wild Growth took up about 10 minutes of that video, so I just wanted to sort of condense this video, and if you're just here for Icy Veins, to go check out that one. But anyway, I'll see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the Rewind Time rune as a mage, it is your secret shop rune. The secret shop is here in Ratchet in the south where the inn is, and you talk to this goblin Grisby. In order to unlock them, you must have at least 5 gold in your bags when you do it. And you say, what did you have in mind? And then you say goodbye, and then he gives you 3 quests. So these 3 quests are going to be fish oil, they're going to be shredder parts, and they're going to be dark iron ordnance. All 3 of these have unique locations that you can farm. The shredder turbochargers you can buy just flat out off the AH, or you can go and get auto shredder parts. Engineers make those, and they make these kits by killing a boss in Deadmines, the shredder boss, to get the recipe, and then using mats they make these. Now using those shredders on shredders that are at right here in Stone Talon Mountains in this area, there are shredders that patrol it. You use that kit on them and it rewards the part. It does not always reward the part, so that's very important to know. Then the Dark Iron Ordnance, you can buy this off the AH, or you can get a raid group together, and you can go to Wetlands, and you can go to Dun Mordor to fight them. These are the only dwarves that drop them. I have tried at all the other areas, and these elite dwarves around level 30 are the only ones that I have seen actually drop the Ordnance, which is why you need a raid group at 25 to go and farm them. And then Fish Oil has 2 pretty decent spots to go and farm. Both are in we have Hillsbrad right here along this coast. You can fight Murlocs that are level 27 to 30, and then you can also go to Wetlands along this coast and fight the Bluefin Oracles. Only Bluefin Oracles, none of the other Bluefin Murlocs shop them. And then of course you can go to BRD to do this in Ashenvale. The trash drops fish oil as well. And then you can generally also just buy all of this stuff with gold. However, it will be about 50 to 60 gold to just flat out buy all these materials and turn it in. And then on top of that, Rewind Time costs 5 gold in order to get. But if you do all that, you will unlock the secret shop and you will get your rune. I don't think it's really worth it at this point in time. There's just a lot of cost to it for a rune like that. It's not the best in my opinion, but I did end up doing this on my druid and it took me days of farming and grinding to get all that stuff myself. But anyway, that's it, and I'll see you at the next rune. Alrighty guys, so in order to get the Arcane Surge, the last rune for mages, you have to come to any capital city and you go to a supply officer for your Duratar supply in logistics if you are Horde, or the Azeroth Commerce Authority if you are Alliance. And essentially all those supply crates that you've been getting throughout your journey, you turn them in. If you fill them, you get more rep. If you just turn them in without it, you get a little bit less rep. Some of the best places to farm them are solid chests and stuff that are around the areas. They almost always have one in them. I will be coming out with a sort of logistics farm guide for this reputation, but upon reaching honored with the reputation, you can buy the rune for 4 gold and 50 silver, and this rune is true for every single class in the game. Everyone has a rune like this, so if you have an alt, you'll get a rune the exact same way doing this. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you guys so much for blowing up the channel quite a bit. I'm peaking at the highest point that I have ever been at, and it truly means a lot to me. We're about to hit 5k subs, which I didn't think I would have by the end of the year, so it's just really been amazing. So thank you guys so much for the support, and I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, anything, definitely drop it down below in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. But until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.